We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly," as they get ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Go. 280! All right, here we go. Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get there.
Boston Scott, his first carry. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now wins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jihad Ward in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. This is caught inside the 15. That goes for a gain of 31. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook. And that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back, trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
It's a big play there for the Eagles. 58 yards. So close. Couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down to the one. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement. Go back to the bench. No way. I'm not coming out of this game. I got it down to the 1-yard line. I want to carry it in.
We'll see if they reward him on this next play. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Howard all alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And this winds up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And an alley to run. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It is picked up by the Eagles, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. On first down, it's Scott. And they'll get this down to the 10. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there, there's...
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 10 yards out, and the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. On second down, Ingram tried to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's got Snead. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. They go play action here on first down. He's got it to Ingram, complete.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8. Jackson now. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Miles Boykin there to make the grab. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. Watch the twist. Mike 41. Mike. Hey, zoom.
Now Wentz. Forced out to his left. And this is caught by Jackson. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Check.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Dave? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. To throw is Jackson. Wide open receiver, complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's caught inside the 25. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And he to field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? And this will not be... The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now, he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A very solid gain of 27. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and goal. Jackson got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wentz, and he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Scott. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Deep ball for Jeffrey. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And once more, he was looking for Alshon Jeffrey. And now it's second down. They'll run with Scott. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
Check 24, check 24. He's crazy. He's checking.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Wentz. It is intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, let's go 7.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 2nd down now, it's Scott. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Kill. Watch the safety.
They go again with Scott. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start?
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Wentz now to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 47, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. And again, it's Ingram. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run. Ingram. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Tucker's kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, push their backs clearly against the wall.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
It's Randall, your bitch. Now don't let your bitch go, nigga. This that way. Tell them niggas shut the fuck up. For real. Beat them bust up on the road.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game.
None of that bullshit y'all been doing. Anything a street nigga went through, I done been through it. Keep stepping on that work, you know we still jump shoot. First of all, you ran through. Thanks, God, ran through. This the shit that we get into. Nigga, go ahead and dead we get into it. We put them choppers out, we trying to kill. We won't up that bitch unless it's real. Ain't no fake smoke, we give out halos. This ain't Halo, bitch, that game ain't had no Dracos. It ain't no game house, we ain't no play roles. Point snap like Fabo, killers at my say-so, shooters at my leisure. Make them have a seizure, big aim like Caesar. Money in my pocket look like chicken salad Caesar. Cali smoking ether, you can't fuck with me neither. He can't fuck with me either. Let us catch a nigga while he lacking, we gon' drop some. We gon' go up top, son. Don't think we not nothing. I still been blocked running that AR, still a plot twist. My spot still got rocks in him. Hit him in the head if he not listening. You ain't good everywhere you say, bitch. We be down the way. We be out the way. Shoot a nigga if he in the way. That EA time sad, I'm in the game. I made me a name. I trapped me a chain. Getting high, spent the Prezi playing. That shit the last 2 months on God. That shit ain't insane. Squad pull up right now. How you tryna play? We'll pull a pistol out in public. Won't hesitate to spray. It's premeditated, especially if whole niggas in here hate it. Ain't nobody rap beefing with dog, bitch. I'm trap beefing with the law. $1 million meetings with boss. Want my band, bitch, dog. It's my title when I took loss. Niggas I had love for cross. You act like love for when I offer, bitch, I'm cutting up. Make 100, stack 100. Yeah, put it up. Make another 100 real quick. Fuck it up. Bitch, I made a whole 100 this year in the month of love. 28 days February, I know I can run it up. Bitch, you fast. I got rates. Oh, I've been from sex just to hit the road and rap. Dior this. Dior this. Dior that. Fuck his bitch. Fuck his bitch. The whole rap shit. I'm nigga son, won't be gang. Blow your shit out, nigga. Gon' get dread as soon as you grown. Blow your shit out, nigga. I'm him, not them. I'ma get M's. We gon' shit on nigga. So much cheese, I put about 50 bricks on nigga.
RJ always tripping.
Nigga, how this shit went.
It's glad that your bitch not let your bitch go, nigga.
Seen the outfit, took everything, give me not to spark something. His baby mama seen that she was starstruck. Made him take a picture with my arm around her. There and there grabbed their ass before I thought about it. Beat a shot a nigga about his BM. Little bitch, your nigga hate to be him. Lame ass nigga know I'm not dead. White chalk on the ground where he dropped it. Bitch, fuck you talking about? No, we hooping outside, ain't no time out. Bitch, we shooting outside, ain't no white hood. White I got white things. Hold the top the wrong way and do the right thing. Trapping in my back hoodie, serving ice cream. He done joking on the net, I don't like memes. I shut a nigga up, turn him to a man. I paint his whole face, that little bitch a clown. Niggas know they gon' shoot and school the war around. Shut it down, gun him down. What you wearing in? That bitch will get flipped. I got Michigan place. I'm OT with the sticks. I'm OT with the scripts. I'm OT with the shits. I put in OT on the bitch. I name her a bitch. You a Tito's a bitch. Red dress, don't touch him. Hot Cheeto bitch. Big hot cheetah. I get when you little niggas touch. Still do the Macarena. I'm an Alameda with bucks. Hit the bank with them things on the plane. Fuck a bus. Scuba ain't no runner up. Move okay, run it up. Put that money on your head. Got some killers on the hood. Smoke a whole sip. Still be woke. Never stuck. Pop 3 perks. Fuck his bitch. Never bust. I might shout that nigga something. Still won't tell him nothing. Like even if he selling something, I ain't buying nothing. I'm on what I'm on and I ain't trying nothing. Better watch his body language before we slide something. Give a fuck how he feel, know he tired of me. I be tired of me too, but you ain't tried nothing. We ain't had from no nigga be outside thuggin'. Take some straps, A to Z, bitch, we ain't down. Bust your cap, there's no cap, we ain't land. First your move on this bitch, you get fried. I be the reason grandma them crack. Yelling in the church, talking about want your time, do it.
It's glad that your bitch not let your bitch go, nigga.
Hey, yo, Laurie, this shit fire.
Trauma Tech.
Pour a whole pint of green on the ground like fuck slime. Jake the only nigga with me, get the snake emoji. I ain't lying, I ain't slack, I ain't none of that. It's the real wood, bitch, I'm breaking with them cutters in. Ain't gon' wipe no nigga nose, just gon' bust it, I can't trip across my walls to my brothers, Slithery ass niggas won't fuck with dumb. Little feet ass nigga got his mama gun. I'm a street ass nigga, they gon' give me that. Whole nigga thought it was sweet, no we gon' give him back. Killing niggas that deserve it, no we ain't it. All that bullshit you was on my gang, ain't feeling that. I buy a chop, but the fuck of it. Ooh, yeah, try and flip something. Arm out the window, I'ma hit something. Arm back in the window, let me rack it. Arm back out the window, I'm on tip. Won't let no nigga tell me shit about shit. Don't let no nigga apologize for acting like a bitch. Don't let no nigga talk to me. I ain't tryna bick it with you old niggas. Chop it fast, get your spit flipping on you slow niggas. I ain't tryna fuck on that bitch unless she yours. No, for real, I want the bitch you with. I bet your ass sick of my shit. And I bet your ass ain't gon' drop shit. No, for real, you ain't bout shit. No, for real, watch me do it. Bitch, I'm so damn boo. All the kids wanna be like me in school. You a little nigga like the kids to be in school. I show a nigga how these bullets go through and through. Take this shit back, got my niggas yelling ODO. You can't yell at you with us. If you lose, you lose. If you lose, you lost. That was anyway. He thought he was doing something for me. He was in the way. He said you gonna do something to me. He get killed today. You ain't gotta ask nobody if I fifth away. You gon' have to find your body with this semi spray. Punch a nigga like I told you so. Ain't no jewelry on my body unless the roses go. You ain't heard shit about me unless you heard from hoes. And they can't tell you shit about me, they be out the door. And I got all kind of hobbies, this shit on the floor. No, this shit on the floor for real, nigga. Both trying to kill niggas, both want to drill niggas. Just trying to spill niggas. No, we don't feel niggas. Your friends feel sniffles. With a green on the ground like fuck slime. Jake the only nigga with me, get the snake emoji. I ain't lying, I ain't slack, I ain't none of that. It's the real woo, bitch, I'm breaking where them cutters in. They go white no nigga nose, just gon' bust it, I got you across my walls to my brothers, Slippery ass niggas won't fuck with the little feet ass nigga got his mama gun. I'm a street ass nigga, they gon' give me that. Whole nigga thought it was sweet, no, we gon' get him back. Killing niggas that deserve it, no, we ain't in it. All that bullshit you was on, my gang ain't feeling that.
Just land on your bitch, now let your bitch go, nigga.
Turn that nigga to me like a hoe. I got never lived with the whole nigga. I got never lived with another. They never let you treat me like a hoe. I can't never let you treat me like a hoe, nigga. Relax 100 racks up to my head, I ain't no broke, nigga. Green light on gold, nigga. I shoot you with no mask on. Shooters on the roof, I know they get they Nash on. Which bitch I'ma smash on, crash on. Call up, blow and pass on. A hoe I cannot spend my last on. Which nigga I'ma blast on, crash on. Up this 30 mag on. I heard this nigga rap this time to make a sad song. Your money I ain't long. That shit too short. We smoke some niggas on your block like a Newport. Your bitch ain't getting paid where you need another resource. 2 to 3 bullets, they separate you like a divorce. I ain't off that drink, get that acting different. Pull up shooting at them niggas, especially if they snitching. I ain't talking to nobody, can't leave no witness. I done left a bunch of bodies that ain't leaving bitches. Hit him up, he need a cast, he don't need no stitches. Scuba Steve, Master P, I don't see no limits. I might walk a nigga down with a handgun. Used to take $1,000 hits off my Samsung. I will see a hot mama go up top. All lame ass bitch in the drove up my block. I just bought 7 bop sticks, I'm sick of everybody. And I got a new profile for the close range. Got a couple rubber body mighty for the whole day. Kill a white bitch with the D scuba OJ. Bustin' out a brick at the brick of that bouquet. Hood rich scuba block boy ain't for no game. I was broke, I ain't going back like Rosa Parks. Whipping in the false car, let the top crop. Another dope, I heard a op got shot. We got all kind of doja coming shop at the trap spot. Nigga, they was slapping up on me in the hot box. Tell the boy like hopscotch, you done put up my nuts box. Shit, I'm tryna eat, run the police, you pig feet. I know she a freak, but I still wanna get a piece. Sit down, I ain't slipping, nigga, I'm wearing cleats. Only want the money, cut that bitch off in a heartbeat. Purse in the lean, they say I'm gon' end up like Percy. Feel like Chun-Li, give him a masseuse in my bed seats.
Dumbass. The thin from my big brother too. You don't know what thin is. That's what they call the quality down here in the A. I just overdid it off the drink, I might fight. 100 bands on me, fuck up, bank, fuck you, think. I got rank, I got aim, I got shakes, I got chain.
Shoot them chopsticks, set niggas, we don't do no gun range. My new bitch from Central Pay. Let me see my fat don't make. Let me hit a bitch where the sun don't shine. Know I'm from the hood where the niggas don't play. Way from the hood where the hoes like lame. Man, these niggas never chose your mind. Big 4-5, but it's swole your brain. Big AR, come expose your game. Glock in his face like 3D. Shots to the arm like TB. Fucking for a hoe in the TB. Know a little nigga wanna beat me. Block party all on repeat. She don't want shit but the ski ski. I don't want shit but to be a king. Strong on these niggas like creatine. I smoke weed till I can't smoke weed. Smoke me a nigga trying to take my G's. Quote me a bitch trying to play with me. Put a nigga story on A&E. Vodka robbing my spraying cheek. Vodka bottle my German heat. That's all I say is one word. We beef and sticks from overseas to be weak. Bitch, I got a attitude. Used to be with no hope, still showing gratitude. Now I run the show and make your hoe come home be mad at you. Like how she end up with a goofy. You out your shit, think she ain't my group. Be on my dick and I ain't touch that coochie. On my mama, that's the truth. And your mama let me too. And you wondering what I'm about to do. On God, that's a rock I shoot. I ain't never gonna lie to my juice. Sitting on them like my juice. Fuck up, three, no two cuz. I'm a rich nigga, boy, you a poop nut. All the niggas around me like to shoot stuff. All the bitches around me like to chew nuts. Put my finger in your face, you won't do nothing. Your bitch come every time I buy a new gun. She know this bitch was a deep blood. I can lift my stuff, raise the roof buzz. Take care of my truck like a newborn. Got the white bitch on me like a newborn.
No charge.
It's so porn. Block your bitch, got a new horn. Go out later, leave you scorn. Put the L's on a nigga and I do more. Lame nigga living off tune cord. You get no show money, don't do tours. I pop 10 Percocets, don't do board. I just ball me a fat, don't do four.
You be sipping slow. In that big limo 10, I used to rip a cord. Back in my house is marble. I was came a long way from getting whooped with switching cars. Right, you were saying, love into doors. Ladies, what is it for? Yeah, I'm trying to get them Forbes. I just hit an interview with Forbes, cause I make 800 more.
It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it, because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. The Eagles offense set to begin the next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback. You know how you actually have to read things. Do you do it with a little bit of humor and maybe run the ice a little bit? Like, hey, did you practice and have another jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. You put the game in jeopardy.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Scott. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. He goes full station, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 14.
There's simply no sense of wasting a great catch like that. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dig and dunk. They'll run on 1st down.
Get up in there. Get up in there. Fuck that shit. Let's go.
Down at the 1. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback was struggling a little bit.
But he's not getting it in. Calling no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Win that motherfucker. Let's go. You can't fuck with it.
On the board here with his 1st quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are at
y'all still a clock.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
It's gonna hit your ass, nigga. That's what I'm talking about, Riley.
19-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time now with the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got race to get here.
Get our offense.
Some worse than others. 50 possession, punt the ball away, get yourself some defense. What do you take from this? Keep the momentum, and it's maybe time to punch it in on you. That's a bad possession all the way around. You're hungry to get back out there, aren't you? You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right.
Oh, that bitch. Let's go. Oh, that bitch. Let's go. That shit. What you gonna do, nigga?
That's your bitch, girl, nigga.
Frankly, I think that's the only thing. Got outside the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free. Live to fight another down, right? On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. He won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And likely forces a punt situation on 4th. On the return, Jackson. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10.
Oh my God. I knew something was right, man. Like, you're not busting through that line like that, man. There's no way in hell you busting through that line like that. There we go. Man, my best offensive lineman in the game. I'm smoking.
Begin the next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front. Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense. Got the ball back. The special teams went out there handling things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. Throwing on 2nd down. Wentz.
Ah, my God, I'm good.
Third time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
It's my fault. Good shit.
So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier, as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus? Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you throw 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions, but he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up, and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
That's my fault.
The Eagles offense set to begin the next drive. Now Wentz to try again after the pick six. Caught by the tight end Ernst. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in the 1st down. Big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 ahead. Now again, right side. It's Scott. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. From just shy of midfield. That's caught by Jackson. And he's got to down to the 35. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 35. Ball out to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now again, right side. Scott. A gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards to tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll try on the side. It's Scott. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red
Well, you do, but hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not only going to tip it, I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free, creating something good for your team.
Ingram's got the first down and more.
Come on, y'all. Catch that slow-ass nigga, man.
And finally
God damn. Come on, man.
A big effort that time out of Ingram. 61 yards that time on the ground. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
Man, that's bullshit.
Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Look.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup,
I
relax
think it
just a
might be a
little
way.
bit,
I don't know,
huddle
though.
up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
All right, I hit you a little bit.
Here's Jackson.
So I hit you a little bit. All right.
It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14.
Where I came from, that school lunch. Hanging out this roof, I'm gon' shoot something. Boy, I dropped the deuce in that fruit punch. In a good mood, bitch, I face too blush. Big and back, being boo, don't do much. Ease in the front, ain't no way you can move. Yeah, fast money, turn around with a new trend. Drop a deuce in, and fan, make them cool stand. I'm only rockin' with my brothers, I don't do friends. I told Bird, time to cut off all the loose ends. It's Guru with it, then I'm with it, we gon' slide together. I heard you fuckin' with the ops, so y'all gon' die together. Fucking nigga, bitch, she say hi to us. I know them niggas shook, that's why they lie to us. Security can't pat me down, cause it's a lot of us. Trap, keep a strap on his lap, and squad I trust. You see the beef and chew the beef, we gotta land them up. You hate on me, it's you and me, you know I got the honey. I see it up, I got the drop, and we gon' get the honey. I made the bitch get out the fork, cause she kept pushing buttons. Nigga, I be in the back, picking through the bag. Got a plug in New York, he operates through CAD. I put 30 on my wrist, I could've bought a slab. Me and Big Blood at the table eating crab. I made your bitch get out the trap, she touching on my chop. Not knowing that's the same shit got you dropped. I just bought me a pint, that's 5 new pops. If you won't smoke, it's on site, got 5 new glocks. We for real with it, any beef we come deal with it. Nigga touch my chain on gang, he getting killed with it. You show our shooters, our niggas taking care of shooters. Got a pair of hitters when it's time, he ain't gon' spread them niggas. Shot up on the plane in the air like a parachuter. Okay, them niggas take they hoes, then K them niggas lame. Say they out here making moves, but they never do it. I'ma bring the Drake on niggas' mindset, don't play with niggas. I got a brick from the blood to get stepped on. Nigga ain't tryna help move these drugs, he get left home. Shit to say to no come guzzler. Little dick sucking bitch, little dick fucking bitch. You a gold digger, you can't get shit from a bitch. Fucking lame nigga, and I'm nigga. Lean with it, rock with it. Don't ask me about no niggas that I'm not with. Don't ask me about no hoes I got caught with. I was on the road bringing back dog shit. You was on the road bringing back dog shit. You be on the ground flexing in your dog with. I be on the ground trying to see who dog with. Flame with it, rock with it. Throw that bitch in the air, get him drunk with it. Throw that bitch in the air, hit her off with it. Throw that bitch in the air, hit his top with it. You don't understand nothing, you don't understand me. You got smoke with the blood, you don't get no plan B. She don't get no plan B. If I hit that pussy raw, semen all up in her jaw. Booty clap like round the block, chopper clap like round the block. Turn around from the Mars, titties out like Mardi Gras. Titties out like Mardi Gras, brick white like coleslaw. Wrestling match, no hoes bars. Man, count this match on. Do a little catch jack on. Need a hard pass when I'm back home. Tell your
big homie, get a backbone. Fuck 10 bitches, my back strong. Let them rap me till they tracks gone. Let them blow me like a saxophone. Then pocket number, don't answer phone. Get it boost, gold teeth, big hair, loud, acting like I'm drunk. Chain on so the lights was on. Fires all the right from wrong. Learn to Spanish from the money gone. Leaning on the cause the rifle wrong. Jeans tight like biker club. I don't ride choppers, just shoot choppers. I don't solve problems, just shoot problems. I fuck mamas, then shoot mamas. Fuck everybody, just be out of spin your ring on my shoe shopping. Pinch me if I'm lying. Pinch me if I'm dreaming. Bet money, I got that bet money, I squeeze. Tim Ryan got that 9. Better call him money if you see him. Better pay us money if you owe him. He don't play no game, yeah, you know him. You know we made it through the storm. For that whole shit, we ain't going. All he do is hit my horn. We gon' send that nigga to the Lord. Take it straight to the Lord. Transform, make a Zord. AK got a sword. Built up like Ford. Clip long as they cord. It's not my favorite whore. Bitch like a nigga door. White down with orange doors. Wood goods on the floor. House all on the floor. Big booty galore. Off the bat won't snore. Pop a perk at the store. Guaranteed I'ma score. Baby, one more. Baby, one more. No pop pocket. Little slip bucket. I ain't got shit to say to no cone guzzler. Little dick sucking bitch. Little dick fucking bitch. You a gold digger. You can't get shit from a bitch. Fucking lame nigga. And I'm a nigga. Lean with it. Rock with it. Don't ask me about no niggas that I'm not with. Don't ask me about no hoes I got caught with. Bitch, pop another perk. I can't catch no cold in this bitch. I sit to my sir. No, ain't no hoes in this bitch. We got balls in this bitch. Take your soul in this bitch. Leave you froze in this bitch. Feel bad. I might have step on anybody. We might trip on everybody.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time, the fumble to turn, and they still have the lead. I don't think coaches care. They turn coach will bottom them no matter what the score is.
Working on a weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, I house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my day's a number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, man, a cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move on my release day, huh? Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size, real. I can never tell a shit, it is what it is. Said what I had to and did what I did. Never turn my back on FBG, got me there. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist, doing front flips. Giving you my number, but don't hit me on no dumb shit. Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. It's cool, man. Got real bodies, man. Life is good. $5 for the chips, ring on the neck, ring on the bitch. All the flew out to Spain to be in my domain and automata, bitch. Draw $3 on the rain, call it in the truck, little bitch. I was in the trap, served cocaine, they ain't been the same since. Granted, she was standing right there, I wanna catch play on the brick. I made them little niggas go haywire, Taliban in this bitch. I done been down bad enough to set ride that shit. Who gave you pills and gave that gas pillow central dick? Too many convicts that want me to play in this shit. That was nonsense, get old summer spreading this bitch. They had to count on my lighting it up, let me hit it like shit. I'm on a TJ line, they love bad wood for sticky. I try to tote that Draco a London, and it's extended. They gotta stretch a nigga out, we gon' die for this shit. Yeah, I ride for my niggas, I lie for my bitch. We some poor, high class niggas made it, we rich, yeah. I was at the band, though, got a penthouse for a cloud bitch. It's like a shadow, bill on my neck, my bitch. I got mentors that talk different languages. Got brothers in my blood, purpose. $1,000 for the cheapest ring on the next ring on the bitch. I done flew out to Spain to be in my domain and automata, bitch. Draw $3 on the rain, call it in the truck, little bitch. I was in the trap, served cocaine, they ain't been the same since. It's by the time I'm calling for Venus. I go tremendo for new fettuccine. All fat, though, carrot the pinky. All fat, though, water the beach. I'm in the loop with the boo. I'm in the loop with the boo. I put the face to the news. I put the piss on the shirt. After I break it, make go sit up first. Cost me a quarter bird. Nigga's birthday, you a maniac, a fucking alien. I get spurred and got that kitty cat on having fun with that. Going Birkin. $1,000 for the cheapest ring on the next ring on my bitch. I done flew out to Spain to be in my domain and automata, bitch. Draw $3 on the rain, call it in the truck, little bitch. I was in the trap, served cocaine, they ain't been the same since. $1,000 for the cheapest ring on the next ring, little bitch. $1,000 for the cheapest ring on the next ring, little bitch.
Happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play.
Shut the in my head like I love you, but they play it like I be really feeling like I feel like bitches really acting how they smell like I be really trapping, you know, hell like lean make me move like the yellow light chopper stop a nigga like the red light get that nigga drop that the red light block really dead, got my head like them niggas got lucky, but they play like they the big man, that's your man, right? Got the big hand in my hands, right? I ain't never played with no nigga, never let a nigga horse me while we in the same building. Talk about my feelings, I just gotta make all them niggas feel it. I ain't gotta act on my ignorance, I just gotta make sure they know that I'm ignorant. I ain't gonna reflect on no memories, when I'm gone, all them niggas gon' remember me. I ain't gotta buy no new chopstick, the same one I've been high, still gon' drop shit. Got an attitude, I'ma embrace it, put this brand new man to his membrane, then set the rest of them up like a template. Then wait the rest on dishwasher dinner plate, then fuck his bitch from the back, dick in her face, got the nigga daughter in the trap, kids in they place. Little boy can't move a muscle, breaks in the way, Rolls Royce chopper got a boy, sticks in the way, spin around all on them things, he can't get away, and I got 3 lines to take and eliminate. My chains make more noise than you good niggas, little niggas can't fuck with me in that city way. I throw the hands with whoever in that city day, that's a nigga built like a bitch, smack him like a pimp, niggas know I'm halfway rich.
why they get him? Take his whole track race quick, cracker like a whip. Don't hit me with no sad face shit. Bitch, you like this him, about to get this AK clip. Lean on my Tim. MD the dick, keep bustin', reload again. We rollin' in, gripping Glocks like we holdin' hands. Remove his limbs, he don't need to do no walking. He done did too much talking. He a snitch, we go on. I say remove my sins, Jesus know that I've been bustin'. I ain't shot a nigga since I had to shoot a nigga off me. I be really feeling like I felt like bitches really acting how they smell like I be really trapping, need no help like lean make me move like the yellow light chopper stop a nigga like the red light get that nigga drop that the red light block really dead, got my head like them niggas got lucky but they feel like they the big man, that's your man's right got the big hand in my hands right I ain't never played with no nigga, never let a nigga horse me while we in the same building I've been on wing, I mean lean money sipping codeine, whole team thugging I don't give a fuck about what your man want real nigga, I do everything, give me a talk yeah, bitch, I'm a baller fuck her tonight, then I'll call her tell that bitch don't bother she call me daddy, but I'm not her father then watch her do my stepdaddy bitch, she stay running to me like a pet rally 4G autos on the alley oil expert like a Saudi Saudi Arabia, the bitches ahead of bro. I'm fucking the lady, bro. I'ma pour a pint and another pint. So many bars, shit. Remember the other night? Put a 6 in the Sprite, got me blood walking. Bitch, I'm blood walking. Everybody else don't wanna put I ain't gotta say much, cause the drugs talking. I be really feeling. I be really feeling like I felt like bitches really acting how they smell like I be really trapping, need no help like lean make me move like the yellow light chopper stop a nigga like the red light get that nigga drop that the red light block really dead, got my head like them niggas got lucky but they feel like they the big man, that's your man's right got the big hand in my hands right I ain't never played with no nigga, never let a nigga horse me while we in the same building Chase the money, chase the money, chase the money. Okay, we gon' move some way. We gon' put some bricks. We gon' load it quick. Price is selling on it. We gon' water with. Turn a 3 into a 6. You can do it too. Boy, it's all on your wrist. Bitch wanna fuck. See it all in her face. And her nigga ain't no shit. Get involved with this drink. Hollow tips. Hit his body. He dissolve into shape. Ain't no surgeon saving shit. Dog need a grave. Taste the money, loan me up. He say, dog, you the way. I say, dog, let's get paid. They gon' throw us a parade. Ooh, break a bitch down, she honorary. I kill niggas from the other side, my neighborhood honor me. I'm virgin, no monogamy. I hit my bitch sister. She tryna come on to me. Hold this my philosophy. If I button up when you sit on the dick, get off me. You got news, airdrop me. I don't wanna see no pictures. PG-13, I shoot shit like PG-13. Okay, see, do the Pee-wee, hurt me. I'm still in, you see me swerving. Got a new room girl from Germany. Got 2 glucose and let the host over the bitches hurt me. I'm waiting on nigga come hurt me because we got 30. Hey, little bitch over there. Hope no boyfriend snitch over there. Hope no rich over here. Never not got that shit over here. Niggas can't sit over here. If they ain't with over here, niggas can't get over here. I hit this bitch on the chair. No nigga sick, I swear. Yeah, shacking up. Made a bitch rack it up. Kinda read, she acting up. Got her down the way, she bagging up. You niggas is tired of us. Your bitch don't never get tired of us. AR barber chair line them up. If niggas is worth real, sign me up. We gon' push some bricks. We gon' load it quick. Why she sucking on the dick? We gon' water whip. Turn a 3 into a 6. You can do it too. Boy, it's all on your wrist. We gon' move some way. We gon' push some bricks. We gon' load it quick. Why she sucking on the dick? We gon' water whip. Turn a 3 into a 6. You can do it too. Boy, it's all on your wrist.
Midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a first down pickup of the This is Ingram on first and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On second and 11 now. Jackson under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 46. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for loss on the running play on the previous down, then comes right back and gets a sack.
And an alley to run. Finding room inside. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. They'll try the left side. Scott, and he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover.